Hello, good afternoon. The weekend is upon us, a real change in the weather for the whole of the country. We change from frosty, cold, dry conditions to something milder with more rain to come and very windy weather awaiting us on Sunday night with a storm moving across the UK. The details of which, well, a deep low pressure system named Storm Isha will move in from the Atlantic as we go through Sunday night into the early hours of Monday morning, generating gale force winds and heavy rain for the northwest of England and the Isle of Man before easing off, and during Monday winds dying down. Back to the details for tonight. A largely dry start to the night with perhaps a touch of frost. We have a southwesterly wind direction from here on, so it isn't going to be as cold as it has been overnight. And the early hours of tomorrow morning we'll see rain moving into the Isle of Man, Irish Sea coasts. 3 or 4 Celsius, those temperatures just rising a little before dawn. Perhaps a dry start for East Lancashire, but quite quickly clouding over, rain moving across all of the patch through the morning, some of it rather heavy. Combine that with grit and rather nasty road conditions. It won't be very nice tomorrow first thing. Take care if you're travelling. Improving a little during the afternoon, a few glimmers of brightness before that sun goes down, and more rain moves in tomorrow night. Thank you. A very good evening to you. The weekend is upon us and there's a real change weather-wise from tonight onwards. It is going to feel milder over the next few days with spells of rain to come, and we have our next storm of the season moving in on Sunday night across the UK. It's a deep low pressure system which the Met Office has named Storm Isha, and it will bring gale force winds to the northwest of England and the Isle of Man and heavy rain for a time on Sunday night and the first part of Monday morning. Back to the details for tonight, however. Clear, cold and still frosty in a few spots, but winds are now southwesterly, so it isn't going to be anything like as cold as it has been in recent nights. And by the end of the night, rain moves in from the west to the Isle of Man, Irish Sea coast, but perhaps a dry start elsewhere, and temperatures rising as we approach dawn. On to tomorrow, the sun will be up at 8:15, setting just before 4:30 tomorrow afternoon. Tomorrow, perhaps for parts of East Lancashire, East Cheshire, the Pennines, there could be dry and bright conditions initially, but quite quickly cloud and a spell of rain will move its way eastward through the course of the day. Breezy as well. There'll be some improvement later on with perhaps a few glimmers of brightness here and there to end the day, but more rain moves in for tomorrow night from the west. Noticeably milder, 7 or 8 Celsius tomorrow afternoon. And during Sunday, winds will pick up, and of course we have that storm moving in. So heavy rain by the end of the day pushes in from the west across the northwest of England and the Isle of Man. And we'll see gale force winds, Pennine areas, the Lake District, but also our coastline. Sunday night into Monday morning. Something to bear in mind if you have to travel. Take care.